Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Daltonian95, which is another Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition video, and today we're taking a look at Gamer Edition number 9, Autobot Ratchet. So, yeah, this is one I've been kind of excited to get, just knowing how much I enjoyed Sideswipe and Prime. I mean, those are really the only best ones so far. I still need to get Starscream and Megatron as far as the main releases. Thinking about getting the Decepticon Trooper. I don't know if I want to get just one or two to have flanking barricade, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so there he is. Got the D-pad for the Gamer Edition logo. Nice artwork of Ratchet there. Same thing there with the silvery color there. 28 steps. Got the Iacon attack for the backdrop, and gamer or video game inspired detail scale design backdrop. Of course, showing his axe, the Energon Repair Ray, and larger piece of artwork there, and War for Cybertron, and legal stuff. So, yep, let's go ahead and get him open and check him out. And here we have Gamer Edition Ratchet out of his packaging, and I really enjoy this figure. He's up there with Sideswipe for me, although, of course, there are some improvements and some weird, again, just like most Gamer Edition figures, there are some weird aspects that aren't great, but I don't hate on it. Like, it's not too much of a problem. One nitpick I want to get out of the way is the hollow point here on the top of the hand, whereas the bottom of the hand completely closed. Like, if you're going to put waffles, put them in the bottom part or the back where you're not really going to see it. Another is, don't really care much for how these shoulder pads work. Wish it was just one solid piece, but I can understand it for the transformation, so it's kind of a, win some, lose some situation. And then just like some of the clunkiness with the lower legs, but it's contributed by the design of the character, so there is that. And of course, being the video game version of the character, he does have the red helmet, much like the Marvel Comics version of Ratchet. It does have white paint for the crest as well as the face. Do have some blue eyes, gunmetal gray for the chest windshield. Of course, get some of that kind of olive red here, and then kind of a pinkish red on the outside, but that orange color is more that kind of Energon glow. You do get the EKG kind of heart rate symbol there, because of course Hasbro and Transformers cannot use the Red Cross because that would violate, I believe it would violate the Geneva Convention. So I do get it here on the back of his hands as well. Do get that same red for knee guards, of course the rims of the wheels, and that orange color here on these back pieces. So that pinkish red as well, some more of that gunmetal. As far as accessories go, he does come with his Energon Repair Ray, which does have two ways to store. These two tabs are for vehicle mode, and this little 3mm peg goes right here where a flight stand would go for robot mode storage. So it just plugs in right there. And he does come with his battle axe, which is fairly accurate to the game. I know Ironhide had the exact same one. I believe it'll probably have a black or gunmetal gray handle. But you got that, and it does have three little spots here for storage. So in robot mode, if you want to store it and not use it, you could either have the handle pointing up, or for balance, have the handle pointing down. And there you go. So there's that. So we'll go ahead and get those. Of course, the handle pops off. Get those out of the way so we can go over comparisons and articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Doesn't get a ton of movement with the way it's recessed back there, but you do get up to there. Not really anything side to side, so you do get more up and down. And of course, 360 rotation. Shoulders, you can get up to there. I mean, it does go all the way, but the shoulder pad kind of ruins that. And you get out to there. Do have a bicep swivel. You get basically 180 degrees at the elbow. Wrist swivel. Do get a waist swivel. It is a little tight on mine, but it's not terrible. Forward and back at the hips, all the way out. No upper thigh swivel. It is down here just above the knee. Little less than 90 degrees of the knee again. Legs are a little bulky. And for transformation, the toes can go up and down, so you can get some good sort of like running poses. And about 90-degree ankle tilt. So there is that. And real quick, we'll go over some comparisons. So right off the bat, we do have Cliff Jumper with his plasma cannon. And of course, like I said, one of the better ones recently, especially with the Gamer Edition. I still need to get Starscream and Megatron, but there is Sideswipe. Let's get him standing. And of course, we'll bring in Bossbot himself, Optimus Prime. So you can see he is a pretty good sized Voyager. Again, one of those cases where it's more of a large deluxe, but in this case, he does stack up pretty well with Optimus, so just being a head shorter, but that's fine. I mean, it works out. Now, as far as weapon use in robot mode, you can use the 5mm port. You can just use it in his hand like a standard weapon. I mean, you could do that with Sideswipe's Photon Burst Rifle as well, though it doesn't work so well with Ratchet. So, we like how they do this, at least with his weapon. So you can take the arm off. We'll set it aside for now. There is weapons or limb storage. So this connects just right here, and then this bracket will just cover up the wheel. And unlike most of the others, it actually looks like his arm has transformed into the weapon. I'm really glad that Hasbro is doing that more now, because this honestly is some of the best integration. It does have a swivel on here, and I don't know where, oh, there it is. Take one of Run's blast effect pieces and make it look kind of like the Repair Ray, so you can be working on Sideswipe, fixing them up. I mean, that's what this weapon was used for in the game, so, and I'm dropping everything. Now, as far as other weapons being integrated, let's try. Okay, so the only one so far that you cannot integrate the Ion Blaster. Let's try the Plasma Cannon. Yeah, it makes his arm look way too small. That does not look good. Let's bring in the Energon Battle Pistol. And that's not bad. I mean, it'd probably look better with the Null Ray whenever I get Starscream. Move that. Try the Neutron Assault Rifle. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably look better on Ironhide. But again, too puny. I'll do the Photon Burst Rifle, and yeah, of the other weapons, this one definitely works out better on Ratchet. I bet you'll look good on Ironhide too. I believe he comes with the Energon shotgun, or EMP shotgun. But yeah, best one so far. At least works best with Ratchet. Now, for storing the arm, there is a little tab here and a cutout in the arm. So if you open up his backpack, there is a slot right there and that bracket, or just that section of molded plastic. So just take the arm, just rest it on there, tab that in, and close up the backpack, and there you have storage for his arm. So most of the others don't do this. Prime, it kind of fits weird. It just plugs right onto his butt, basically, like with the weapon here. Of course, you can take the handle of the axe, plug that all the way in, plug it into there, and there we have Ratchet fully armed. So there's that. Go ahead and remove his weapons, because we're now 8 minutes in. I haven't even gotten to the transformation yet. So, getting that plugged back onto there. Go ahead and leave the backpack open. Bring these sections up. Now, I don't know why, but there is a hinge for these to fold in. I don't know if that's going to be something important with Ironhide, or what the plan is for that. I don't know why that hinge is there. Anyways, bring this up, bring it back around like this. Actually, no. Yeah. So yeah, just like that. There we go. Here. Bring this all forward. It's on a double hinge. Fold the head down. Bring this up, just like that. Flare out these pieces here. From here, we'll rotate the forearms down, or the whole shoulder section. Bring this all up, and from here, untab, rotate, bring that down. And as you do, you want to rotate this up a little bit, just for that tab to go into that slot. Bring down the rest of the arm, and that tab will go into that slot. And there's the arm done. So up here, do that. There we go. Okay, bring this whole section down. These tabs will just go into the slots on the fenders. And then same thing, there's a tab on the fender itself that'll go into that tab there. Bring that all down and tab that in. One thing I did forget to do is take the Autobot symbol and just rotate that up to where that's flush. And so you got that. We'll rotate the hips. Lift these panels up. Of course, point down the toes. Rotate leg around here. Bring this up on the double hinge. Bring this panel out, and it will tab in to there after we bring that up. Bring this double hinge forward. Now, for some reason, it is on a friction clamp swivel. I don't know why it's on there, but it is what it is. Just bring that forward. Same thing on this side. So we'll rotate it. Bring this double hinge up to there. Take that out. Tab that in. Straighten out that double hinge there. Untab and rotate this section around. Actually, no, don't tab these in quite yet. Bring this around. Again, bring that up. There we go. We'll go ahead and kind of interlock. So that just connected back there. Make sure that's locked into place. Tab those together. Tab that all together. Go ahead and bring these together as well. It's on another double tab, kind of like dovetail situation. There are 2 tabs here, 2 slots on the side. That will lock that into place. Bring this down. This will all tab together. And there we have Ratchet in his Cybertronian ambulance mode. And it looks pretty good and rolls fantastically, might I add. Like, pinned wheels, please keep this coming, Hasbro. Pinned wheels are the best. These clamp-on little clip wheels are crap. Pinned wheels, superior. Clamp wheels, inferior. I mean, just look at that. Rolls like butter. Anyways, weapon storage. So, there is a tab there. If you want, you can plug this in on the top. It doesn't work too well. Maybe that's more for robot mode, but it is there. You can go into there if you want to, or even, no, never mind. So, got those 2 slots there. Just plug it in back here. Take the axe, make sure it's just assembled. So, 2 slots here on the side. It will just plug in right there. And there he is in vehicle mode. And here he is with Optimus Prime and Sideswipe. Usually the team I usually rock with when playing the campaign. Really need to get that when it comes out again, hopefully on Game Pass soon. Still haven't heard any word on it, but hopefully in the next few months, hopefully next year, we'll get some more info. But yeah, really looking forward to Ratchet. I mean, or Ironhide. I mean, he's a beefy vehicle. Like, he's about as wide as Optimus, but smaller, similar to Deluxe in vehicle length. So just a nice, chunky vehicle. Works perfectly as a Voyager class. And yeah, I hope we get more quality figures like this in the future. I know we're getting Skywarp and Thundercrackers on the short list. Of course, Ironhide. Really hope we get some more Decepticons. We really need Shockwave. A new Soundwave would be amazing. Like a Soundwave with a couple core class bots. Maybe turn them into the data disc, but hopefully a better robot mode for them that matches their game model. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a Commander or Titan class, Omega Supreme, and Trypticon. Especially what I've heard with Titans now going for a smaller size. That'd be amazing. That'd be perfect for Omega Supreme and Trypticon. Even for like a Bruticus box set. Like, I'm imagining now a Leader class or even a Voyager class Onslaught, being this nice and chunky, just a big military truck. But getting ahead of myself, let's go ahead and get him back into robot mode. As far as paint details, like I said, most of this is from robot mode. You just get a little bit more of this red up here, some more of this gunmetal for windows, more just his side optic sensors. Some more red back here to give it that ambulance look. Would love to see what Toyax does for this to give it more of that Cyberglow look. And I'm still considering taking all these figures and giving them some dry brushing just to make them look torn or weathered. So good black wash with some dry brushing. Probably do these figures a lot of good. So let's go ahead and get them back into robot mode. Start by untabbing these rear sections here. Untab this. That will allow you to split this apart. I guess that's the reason why those are on hinges. Just bring this all out. Start by flipping this panel in. Bring this up and back. Double hinge back into the leg. Straighten out the toe. Bring this panel down. And tab that together. Rotate the leg back. Close this up. Close up. Double hinge into place. Close that panel. Bring up the toe. Rotate. Of course, rotate the waist. Untab these sections here. Going back to robot mode is so much simpler than going to vehicle. Just tabs are easier to unpeg than they are to peg in. Close up that section of the backpack. Undo the arms here. Untab. Bring that down. Whoop. Bring that up and tab that back in. Bring that down. You want the slot pointing forward. Something here. Straighten that up. Rotate. And from here, untab this. Bring it up. Collapse that and plug it into place. Flip around this chest piece to reveal the Autobot symbol. Bring the arms forward. Untab and rotate these around to the EKG symbols facing forward. And, since I'm just going to display them with his weapons, take the arm off, plug that into there, and just close up his backpack. There are 2 tabs, 2 slots, and there we go. And, of course, the backpack is noticeable, but it is not detrimental, I don't think. Like, it works, it serves a purpose, and it's the silhouette is fairly consistent. So let's go ahead and get this guy in for final thoughts, and we'll continue from there. So as far as final thoughts go, I absolutely enjoy this iteration of Ratchet and this entry for Gamer Edition. Like I've said multiple times now, I still don't have Megatron or Starscream. I do plan to get them before the year is out. But yeah, just based on this, of all the figures, I think him and Sideswipe are definite standouts for best of this toy line so far. Cannot wait to get Ironhide. Ironhide being one of my favorite Autobots. Same with Jazz. So really can't wait to get those two. Hope we get an announcement for Jazz soon. Again, he is personally one of my favorite Autobots ever of all time. So, that being said, let me know what you guys think of this Gamer Edition Ratchet. Are you guys excited that the games could be coming back to, Xbox in the near future? And yeah, just let me know overall what you want to see for Gamer Edition. I mean, personally, I want to see Bruticus again, as well as Shockwave. That'd be a dream come true. Would you guys buy the smaller scale Titans if that's the way Hasbro's going? Just based on what I've heard. So, again, let me know. Check out my links and playlists. I have a playlist for Studio Series as well as Legacy United, and I will be starting one for Age of the Primes when that comes out. So, stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. So long. Take care. And of course, once again, I did forget to mention the backdrop. In this case, it is Icon Attack. So just basically the level where you start off as the Autobots shortly after meeting Bumblebee. So yeah, there you go.